Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here. I had it on my mind for a while, and some people have asked me questions along these lines of doing a video about what would I do, like if I were younger, or what kind of wisdom would I give my younger self, or how would I live my life? What would I tell myself is probably the better question. It's not that like I would regret things now, or want necessarily a do-over. You can't necessarily have the wisdom and experience leads to the wisdom, so you couldn't go back in time and say, well, I'd rather have not made these mistakes and done things differently and just take what I know now, because what you know now is a fact, is based on what you've done and what you've done wrong and what you've learned from those lessons, right? And the time that it took you to learn those lessons. But if I could shortcut you and say, or my previous self, what would I tell myself? What would I do? In fact, let's kick it back. Let's kick it back to 14 years old. Okay, let's kick it back to starting high school. I know some of you already passed that. Some of you are in that phase. But what would I do? Well, the very first thing that I think I would do is I would take a serious accounting of my time. I would not waste any fucking time. I wasted countless hours in school, in high school, playing video games, playing online, playing video games, stupid shit that was just a waste of time. It didn't really help me at all or benefit me at all in my career, in my life. I'm going to use my time specifically to do this. I'm going to plan my weeks. I'm going to plan my days. I would try to be as productive as possible. I'd front load essentially a lot of this hard work and productivity as early as possible to have the maximum enjoyment and utility of it later on, right? I wouldn't be too cautious about saving money. I wouldn't get any kind of part-time job, waste of fucking time, because the little bit of money you're gonna make with a part-time job is not worth it. Better to, if you can, honestly live off of your parents while you're at that age, and start building your own business. That'd be fine, right? So I'd focus on definitely number one, time management. With that time, where would I spend that time? Make sure that you're lean, stay around 10% body fat or less, get in the gym, lift weights, do it efficiently. Don't fuck around with your diet. Don't fuck up. Don't waste time eating shit. Just make sure, just be strict. Just be fucking bodybuilder strict. Right from then, that's what I would do, okay? Having that physique and having that going for you is going to open up so many fucking doors, because people are vain, because people are superficial, and like you're gonna maximize your opportunity. Plus, you're gonna have a lot better time in high school, trust me, if you're an athletic, good-looking dude, right? Which you can control a lot of that by just watching your diet, getting to the gym, fucking join a couple of sports, okay? Other thing I would do is I'd start building a business right then, and I'd be serious about this shit, right? Who cares if it fails? Like, I would start building a business, figure out some way to make an online business, whether it be a blog, writing a book, creating a YouTube channel, whatever it is, building the business right then. But the biggest thing is to not be fucking around, right? To not be fucking around, not be screwing off with wasting time, with not being productive. Same thing with business, right? It's the same thing with career. It's like I was like there, but not enough there. Just go fucking all in on all this shit, right? I would just bust ass. The other things I would do is I would definitely start building social skills, right? Go, you guys just go and fucking start talking to girls and just face the fear and face the embarrassment now, right? Especially like if you're in high school or college, just get it out of your fucking system. Just get to the point where you can just talk to any girl. You don't give a fuck, and you're gonna benefit so much from that ability. I'd be out there just like talking to girls all the time, just overcoming all those fears as much as possible. I would start fucking reading. I would start reading personal development books immediately, okay? If I would have encountered Tony Robbins when I was fucking 18 or in my early 20s or less, it would have changed my life, because I would have realized the control that I have over my own emotions, feeling, personal destiny, right? Go out and have a good time, learn how to party, but do that on weekends, not on weekdays, and don't do too much. Do enough to be social, to have a good group of friends, but don't fuck around. Don't waste a bunch of time with them. Instead, be focused, be diligent. Set yourself up, plan for when you're 25, that your life is going to be the fucking shit. Your life will be so much more better having all of the shit spot on. Other thing I would do as a young man is I would get enroll in some kind of either boxing or Muay Thai or some kind of UFC fighting like Jiu-Jitsu, and actually fucking fight. Actually face that fear. Actually get hit. Obviously, you don't want to fuck yourself up too bad, but to actually go and learn that skill so that you can feel like more like a man. Also, I would get groups of guys together to do guy shit, to make sure that your friends are guys, that you're learning masculinity, hopefully even some older guys, and build those connections, right? Because that's really, really important. One of the biggest struggles that I had, and that a lot of people that I coach today have, is that they don't understand that transition to manhood, and that's because they don't have enough role models. They don't have enough actual men around them. The biggest thing is not wasting fucking time, getting right down to it, not doing the kind of shit that it doesn't get you the progress that you need, right? If you're gonna do some shit, fucking serious. Like, don't fuck around. I wasted so much time doing all kinds of diets and fucking running programs and lifting programs instead of just sticking and just being fucking strict with it. Like, I could have had the results that I wanted much faster if I just was strict and just fucking stuck it out. The same thing with starting a business, right? Just fucking grind through that shit. Go for it, and just start early and just keep on going, and don't worry about making money. Don't get a fucking job. That's the other thing I would say. Do not do it. Don't go to college and don't get a fucking job. That's the other thing. I mean, maybe you go to college if you want, but honestly, don't get a fucking job. Create your own business. Don't think of getting a job as an option. Don't think of going to college as an option. Think of I must learn some kind of skill. I must create my own business. It'll be so worth it, because if you do this, by the time that you're 25 or 30, yes, you're going to be fucking rich. It's going to happen, because you're going to have so much runway, so much time to figure this out, right? Whereas if you go and you take that regular job and you get into the fucking shackles of employment, of living on a paycheck, of sucking from the teat, it's going to be so hard for you to wean yourself off of it, right? And you're going to waste so much fucking time working for someone else. Yeah, it's going to suck not having a real job and trying to make ends meet with whatever kind of shitty business that you're starting out with, but fucking do it anyway. It'll be worth it. Like, the earlier in life that you do that shit and you fucking buckle down, the bigger the benefit, right? It's like compound interest. And that's why I'm saying this, and that's why I made this video, is I thought about this. I'm like, look, there's a lot of lessons that I learned now, and it's great. I'm benefiting to my life now, but fuck, if you learn that at 18, start implementing that shit, you're going to have compound interest on that, and it's just going to be so much better. All right, that's all I got for you today. If you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button below. Click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.